Yeah, what is up, guys? How are y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of the I Really Hoop podcast. This is the seventh episode. Thank y'all for being with us for the past six episodes. The last episode has done really well on the Spotify charts. Thank you so much. Continue watching on YouTube too. Remember to like, share, subscribe everywhere. We're everywhere. Most platforms. Although on Apple Podcasts, there's a certain issue that we're going through, but we'll fix the issue so that we'll be there. But you can still check out the episodes on Apple from episode 1 to 4. Of, yeah, 1 to 4. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a long week in the world of basketball. A lot has happened. I know maybe some of you are like, wait, the NBA season is over. So what exactly is happening? There's actually a lot. There's a lot of basketball that happens apart from the USA ball. That's the NBA. Yeah, I'll touch on about nine, yes, about 9 pointers or 9 points, or I'll discuss 9 things. I'll just highlight it. The first one is that the fact that we have 14 days to the FIBA 2023 Basketball World Cup. Yes, actually, in basketball, just like football, we have the World Cup. I'll keep emphasizing this because not many people know this. Yes, it's the premier international top tier basketball championship. Yeah, just like the FIFA Football World Cup, this is the basketball one. This competition and the Olympics is also really important in international basketball. Sorry about that. Yes, it's gonna happen in three countries. That's the Philippines, Japan, and Indonesia. It's gonna start, I said, around in 12, 14 days. That's in the August 25th because of the time of the recording. We're on the 10th of August up to September 10th. Yes, this year. It's gonna be the first ever World Cup in basketball that's in more than one country. Yes, three countries in Asia. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, so a lot is going. Okay, that's the first one. The next one I'm gonna talk about is Luka Doncic's performance versus Montenegro with his Slovenian team. This was about 4 days ago. Then the next I'll talk about the Team USA's roster and their win against Puerto Rico. This is in the preparation for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. I'm gonna look at all the groups in the World Cup, in the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Yes, and another news point is that, okay, this is in the next 2 years, but the 2025 FIBA AfroBasket teams have been unveiled. Yeah, look at that. The next one is commenting on Kenya. Uh, both men and both the men and the women teams have qualified for the under 23 3x3 World Cup. Yeah, which will happen on September. That's in Poland. The next point, the seventh one out of nine, is Nigeria winning the women's AfroBasket. This is historic. And I'll touch on the Nairobi Basketball Association league that's going on right now. That's the regular season. I'm gonna look at finally the Sports Dispute Tribunal ruling against the Kenya Basketball Federation. This is actually a very serious thing that I'm gonna look at. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, so the first point, yeah, I mentioned first about how important the World Cup is. In basketball, we mainly look at the Olympics, at the Olympic tournament in basketball because that's historically been the biggest international basketball event because of how the so-called dream team, I don't know if you all remember Michael Jordan and all the guys, Magic Johnson back in the 90s or 80s. Of course, there was the Team USA. Okay, that was Team USA. There's also the Team USA's sort of second prime, which was when LeBron James and Kobe and the guys were showing up for the Olympics. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really excited for this. I was kind of I wasn't that keen on the last World Cup, which was around 2020, yeah, during COVID and all that nonsense. Yeah, so sorry, this year's we'll have um, let me just read for you the groupings. So there's gonna be teams from all the continents, obviously. That's Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and Oceania or Australasia, Australia. That's right. So in Group A, there's gonna be Angola, Dominican Republic, Philippines, and Italy. Group B, South Sudan. We're rooting for them so much as Kenyans, our fellow border brothers that we love so much. We play with them here in Nairobi and everywhere in Kenya. We're all for them. We got Serbia, China, Puerto Rico. Group C, we got Nigeria, our African brothers, Greece, New Zealand, Turkey. Group D, we got Iran, Lithuania, Venezuela, and the USA, one of the favorites. We got Senegal in okay, Group E. We got Senegal, Slovenia, Japan, Argentina. Group F. We got Tunisia, Brazil, Australia, and Poland. Group G. We got Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast, Germany, Indonesia, and Spain. And finally, Group H. We got Canada, Latvia, Lebanon, and France. Yeah. So those are the groups. There are many stars from obviously the NBA. Yeah, sorry, the NBA obviously from different teams. Yeah, of course the Team USA. I'll talk about their roster later on. But guys who went in Team USA, we got Giannis who's in Greece. We got obviously Luka Doncic in Slovenia. Yeah, we got some guys from Lithuania, I forgot their names, pardon me. Nigeria, we got some Africans there. South Sudan, I think we have one player. The roster was released about 2 days ago. Guys are wondering where Ball is in there. This is the Orlando Magic player, amazing player, but I don't know. Yeah, we got some big players from everywhere, big players from everywhere. So guys, this is a tournament that as basketball fans you all should actually watch it, you all should actually pay attention to it because basketball is not only played in the US, it's played everywhere. It's a huge sport everywhere, and it's important that we broaden our horizons and stop being so close-minded that I'm only watch the NBA, only care about the NBA. No, no, no. Open your mind up. They're amazing players. Why do you think the current NBA MVP Nikola Jokic is doing as good as he is? He didn't start his ball in the US. He started back in his town, back in Europe. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, forgot. Whatever. Um, so yeah. There's a lot. Teams are preparing. Team USA, that's a team. Okay, the teams to look at is obviously USA, Spain. Spain is actually on top of um, US in the FIBA rankings. FIBA is the International Basketball Federation Association. It's like the governing body for basketball internationally. Yeah, so they're usually rankings, just like the way there's rankings in football. So yeah, it's like that. Serbia is also a really good team. So Team USA played Puerto Rico. This is 3 days ago. They won, obviously. People showed out. People really showed out. I might just name some of the all the players actually in the Team USA roster and their teams. We got Paulo Banchero, who's a forward from the Magic. We got Mikal Bridges, who's a forward from the Nets. We got Jalen Brunson, amazing player from the Knicks, a guard. We got Anthony Edwards. This is a former number one pick in the draft, I think around 3 years ago from the Minnesota Timberwolves. We got Tyrese Halliburton. Sorry if I got his name wrong. This is actually a player who's had experience with the under 19 USA basketball team that won gold in the under 19 FIBA World Cup. This was in 2019. He's a guard in the Indiana Pacers. We got Josh Hart. This is actually his debut. He's a guard in the Knicks. We got the great player who's an all-star, Brandon Ingram, forward from the Pelicans. I used to really love him when he was drafted in the class of this guy from the Sixers. I forgot his name, the light-skinned guy. I think he left. We got Cam Johnson. He's also debuting. He's a forward from the Nets. We got Walker Kessler. He's a center from the Jazz. We got Bobby Portis, who's a forward from the Bucks. And finally, we got Austin Reeves, the player I'm most excited about because of what he's done in the past playoffs with the LA Lakers, LeBron James's Lakers. He's a guard. He's undrafted. It's an amazing story. Check the other episodes we talked about him. Yeah, so a couple of players have had experience internationally. Yeah, in some previous World Cups or the Olympics that took place in, yeah, 4 years ago. Uh, some are all NBA players, some are all stars, yeah, Ingram and the likes, yeah. So I'm gonna talk about okay, some I usually wonder, and it's actually a big issue to worry about. Many USA players or Americans don't turn up for the international events. In case some of you all don't know, this is called load management or trying to keep themselves safe or healthy for the season. Because remember, this World Cup ends in September, yeah, early September, September 10th, right? August 25th to September 10th. So guys have about a month because the league begins towards the end of October. It's always around my birthday month, 28th and stuff. So yeah, so some players are usually scared of turning up. Yeah, in fact, not even in the US, other teams. I don't know if Kristaps Porzingis isn't gonna turn up for his Latvia team. This is the former Wizards, former Knicks player, and former Mavs player, of course. Yes, he joined the Celtics with all the guys, Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum. Yeah, he's not gonna turn up. Many guys also not gonna turn up. Yeah, that's basically the issue. Do you guys think that's justified? I don't think that's justified. I think you should show up for your country. Yeah, I don't know what different people's ideals of patriotism is. Personally, if I was playing for Kenya, if I was in the NBA, I was playing professional, I would always stand up for my country because stand up for your country, man. Seriously. Is it that you're not being paid that much? That could be a reason. Federations have different ways of compensating or rewarding their players, but they're still paid well. Yeah, that's an issue. The next point I'm gonna look at is Luka Doncic. Yeah, he made a triple double versus Montenegro. They were playing in Slovenia in a city called uh, it's kind of hard to pronounce. Ljubljana, I think. Yeah, I don't know if that's the capital. This was their last game before they go to Malaga, which is in Spain, where they play Spain itself and Team USA. I can't wait for this. It's gonna be amazing. Seeing Luka going against all the boys in the US team versus also the other guys in Spain. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited. Oh my, it's gonna be amazing. And we as I Really Hoop podcast is gonna update you all the time, everywhere. And also remember to check my website where I write articles at SportsBiz Kenya, sportsbiz.co.ke. I write about b-ball and all other sports. I'll put it somewhere here and in the link. Yeah, wow, a lot has been happening. So the next point I'm gonna look at is the 2025 EuroBasket groups have been unveiled. Yeah, so in case you all don't know, the EuroBasket is a regional tournament that happens in Europe, as the name implies. Yeah, it's basically like in football, the way there's the Euro tournament, Euro 24, Euro, the last Euros that happened. So in basketball, there's the same as all other continents. Yeah, just like the way there's the Africa Cup of Nations, here we have the AfroBasket. Yeah, so the teams have been unveiled. I'm gonna quickly skim through them. Group A, Slovenia, Ukraine, Israel, Portugal. B, Italy, Turkey, Hungary, Iceland. C, Spain, Latvia, Belgium, Slovakia. D, Germany, Montenegro, Bulgaria, Sweden. E, France, Croatia, Bosnia, and oh my, that one. We got Cyprus actually. F, we got Greece, Czech Republic, Netherlands, Great Britain. Yeah, guys in UK actually play ball. Check the league out. It's called the BBL. Yeah, but the British Basketball League. Yeah, check it out. I'd really love b-ball to be huge there, because as much as I'm a b-ball fan, I also love football, soccer, that is, and yeah, there's basketball going on there. Not so big, but yeah, I'm gonna talk in depth in a future episode about what's going on there. Group G, we got Serbia, Finland, Georgia, and Denmark. And finally, Group H, we got Lithuania, Poland, Estonia, and North Macedonia. Yeah, these groups have been they were confirmed this past Tuesday in Munich, Germany. Yeah, so it's gonna take place in the end of 2024. That's next year. Yeah, no, sorry. That's the, what do you call it? The qualifiers, to try and get other teams and stuff. But it will happen in 2025, probably mid year. That's in 2 years. Yeah, that's been it about the EuroBasket 2025. So next I'm gonna go to Kenya. Let's talk about Kenya. Yeah, that's where I'm from. East Africa, repping. I love this country so much. And we're doing so much in 3x3 basketball. In case you all didn't know, check the previous episode, check my articles, check everywhere. The 3x3 teams took part in the FIBA 3x3 Nations League. This is in Algiers, Algeria. Yeah, our teams did well. They managed to. Remember, this was the under 23 team, so they qualified for the under 23 3x3 World Cup. This will take place in a few weeks' time. This will be in Lublin, Poland, from September 27th to October 1st, 2023. Yeah. So both the men's and women's teams qualified. All the guys were amazing. Yeah, yeah, amazing guys. Madinas and Zuriels. Yeah, that's from the women and men's respectively. We can't wait. They're really showing how Kenyans play basketball. We do ball. It's just that there's not been that much exposure. But again, shout out Whoopi, shout out K Hoops, all the boys, NBA Kenya and the Ritu, you're all doing a great job. Everyone, Hoops Mtani, all the guys on Facebook, we love you all. Yeah. Now, I'll look at another story in Kenya. This is the league that's going on. This is the Nairobi Basketball Association League, or the NBA. That's so confusing. Yeah, I really wish they'd get another name, because NBA, when we think of NBA, this is what we think about. Anyway, it's going on. This is the regular season. Games happen in Strathmore University. Be showing up. Yeah, they're going on, mainly unis, some teams equity. No, not equity. Equity is in the other league, the main league, the Kenya National Basketball League. Yeah, or the Kenya Basketball Federation League. Yeah, some unis, Daystar Uni, where I study, they're there, Strat, all the boys, everybody, even males and female teams. There are two conferences, Eastern, Western. That's how they sort themselves. Check them out on Facebook. There's a Facebook group. Of course, Dan Owere from the Star Kenya is doing amazing, always updating us. I'll be more active in the ground during the playoffs. Yeah, obviously, like I did last year with K Hoops and sorry, with Whoopi and K Hoops. Um, the next point I'm gonna look at is the sports. Okay, let me look at this one first. The Nigeria women, they won the women's AfroBasket. Just like I mentioned, every continent has their continental championships in basketball. They also have for the ladies. I love that. Trying to empower women, to show women can do sports. I really support them. So Nigeria beat Senegal. They have won for their fourth consecutive AfroBasket. They are very dominant, strong women there, balling all out. This is actually their sixth continental title. Yeah, for 20 years they've been doing this ever since they had their first crown or trophy back in 2003 in Mozambique. Yeah, amazing what they're doing. I wish Kenyans can keep pushing. Our girls are doing amazing in 3x3. Yeah, even the KPA ladies who represent us in the FIBA regional tournaments. Yeah, we have hope. We're gonna keep going, keep going. Hopefully, we are qualified for that next time, the women's AfroBasket. So the last thing I'm gonna look at is an issue that's been affecting Kenyan basketball. So in Kenya, we have institution or entity called the Sports Dispute Tribunal. So the Sports Dispute Tribunal is a institute that deals with issues or cases. Yeah, as the name implies, dispute means that in case there are challenges, there are some disagreements, they try to resolve it, yeah, without having to go to the sports ministry. They're still related, but yeah, they're separate entities. Sorry. So there have been issues in the Kenya Basketball Federation. This has been discussed. This was discussed yesterday in the Tubonge Bake space. You all should be joining. Check me on Twitter, everywhere, Javan or Halie, everywhere. So on Twitter, Apache, who chairs that Twitter space or X space, with Nderitu, they had a lawyer, yes, Nancy Ouko, who's a sports and IP lawyer, commercial lawyer, and the founder of the Sports Syndicate of Kenya. Yeah, so the talk was about the issues that are going on in the league. They're quite complex, but I might just highlight them. The issues to do with governance in the league, the accounting or books of accounts, such issues of management, teams registrations, leagues registrations. So the way things are seeming, our governing body for Kenyan basketball is going through some challenges. Yes, there might be issues because the league is to start at the end of this month. This is the end of August 2023. There are issues right now, and things are not looking good. We just hope everything is sorted out. Matters management and leadership and accountability. We really want basketball to progress in this country. We want the league to come back where you go back to Nyayo Stadium, watch the games. Doesn't have to be the playoffs, regular season games. It's fun watching and reporting and recording and all that. We just hope for the best. Yeah, that's been it. Check us out. I Really Hoop podcast everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube, everywhere. Follow us, like us, share, be kind. We're trying to continue becoming the top and most consistent basketball podcast in Kenya. Statistically, we're the top on Spotify. There was a point we're the top on Apple Podcasts. Yeah. And shout out to all the guys doing the pods too. Keep doing your job. My co-hosts Nderitu and Denya will be available for episode 8, Lord willing. Yeah. Hopefully we can do a physical one. You can see all of us interact on so a lot of good stuff are coming. This is just the 7th episode. We're just pushing. We're actually almost a year. Yeah, we've stagnated, but at least we've catching the pace up. Yeah, that's been it. You guys have an amazing one. See you again next week when we upload another episode. Follow us everywhere. Remember, yeah, that's been it. For any other infos, just check the description. You're gonna see everything of ours, how you can reach us. Yeah, don't be scared to suggest anything to us, critique us, tell us how to improve, give us ideas and suggestions. Of course, collabs are coming. That's something we're working on. And it's been your co-host Javan Ehalie. Thank you so much. I love you guys. See you in the